If your dog goes missing, what are some of the steps you should take?
Sure. So if your dog goes missing, the first thing you should do is contact your local animal control officer and contact your local animal shelter. Also, if your dog has a microchip, be sure to call the microchip company and have that information updated and notify them that your dog is missing. That way, if the dog winds up at a shelter or a vet and they scan the microchip, it will be flagged as a lost dog. We also always recommend that folks contact a group like Missing Dogs Massachusetts if they're able to get tips and tricks on trapping and locating a lost dog. If you have an item of the dog's that smells like them, like a dog bed or a favorite toy, you want to place it near whatever door you think they got out of. Talk with your neighbors, get up lost flyers, and certainly put it out on social media that your dog is missing.
And if you come across a lost or loose dog, what should you do?
Call your local animal control officer. A lot of times the dogs that are out loose, they either could be missing or they're just dogs who have stepped out of their yard. But either way, we won't know that until we go out there and talk with the owner or try and locate the dog. And oftentimes they are missing dogs, and we're happy to bring them to the shelter and reunite them with their families.
And I don't know if you can comment on this, but is there a crucial window, if you lose a dog?
Yeah, so the sooner you can get that information out to the public, the better. Even dogs that have a really close bond with their families, once they're out in the wild, they're sort of in fight or flight survival mode. So even a dog that you've had for a very long time, if you see them running out there and you're trying to chase them, they're in survival mode. They're not going to recognize you as the owner. They're just going to hunker down, look for food, look for shelter. So the sooner you can find them and set a trap or contact someone who's able to trap for you, the better.
And should you leave food outside, or is there anything outside your home?
Yeah, so there's mixed feelings on leaving food out. If you know your animals in the area, you can leave food out. If you're not sure, though, you may end up feeding other animals, especially wildlife, and then you don't have a good gauge of whether your pet is eating it.